92 minutes. Argentina and England, level, 1 apiece. A corner swings into the box, and a 39-year-old man named Lionel Messi does the one thing nobody on this entire planet could teach you. He hangs the ball in the air like it owes him a favor, and Lautaro Martinez climbs above 3 white shirts to head Argentina into the World Cup final. This is the story of the night the defending champions refused to die, and the story of the final that is now waiting for them. Let us go back to the start, because for most of this semi-final, England were the better team. Thomas Tuchel set England up to suffocate, 2 banks of 4, Declan Rice and Adam Wharton screening everything. The entire plan was simple, and it was brutal. Do not let Messi turn. Do not give Argentina space to run into. Make them play in front of you all night until the clock kills the dream. And you have to understand how Argentina even got to this point, because their road was not smooth. This was not a team cruising through the tournament. They ground out results. They survived a real scare against Switzerland in the quarterfinal before pulling away to win it 3-1. They have leaned on Messi moments and on the nerve of a squad that simply knows how to win knockout football. Defending champions do not always look the best. They just refuse to lose. And here, against England, that refusal was about to be tested like never before. And for an hour, England's plan worked perfectly. Harry Kane was starved of service. Jude Bellingham was forced to defend more than create. Every Argentine attack ran straight into that wall of white and died. In the 55th minute, England got their reward. A quick break down the left, a cutback, and Anthony Gordon swept it into the corner. 1-0, England. And here is the part people forget already. For the next 30 minutes, Argentina looked finished, flat, out of ideas. The camera kept cutting to Messi, walking, hands on his hips, and you could feel a nation holding its breath, wondering if this was finally the end of the ride. But great teams do not panic, they wait. Lionel Scaloni made his changes. Nico Paz came on for legs in midfield. Argentina stopped forcing the long ball and started to breathe. And Messi, who had barely touched it, drifted into the one pocket of grass England had left unguarded, right on the edge of the box. 85 minutes, the moment the game turned. Messi receives it with his back to goal, spins away from Rice like the man is not even there, and slides a pass through a gap that did not exist a half-second earlier. Enzo Fernandez arrives at full speed and smashes it past Pickford. 85 minutes, 1-1. And the MetLife crowd, half of it draped in Argentine blue, absolutely erupts. Now England had a choice, and they made the wrong one. Instead of steadying the ship and taking their chances in extra time, they dropped deeper. They invited pressure. And you do not, under any circumstances, invite Lionel Messi to pull the strings in the final 10 minutes of a World Cup semi-final. 92 minutes, the corner. Messi stands over it, and everyone in the stadium knows exactly what is coming, and not one of them can stop it. He whips it to the back post with that impossible, dying curl. Lautaro Martinez, who had been quiet all night, picks his moment, rises, and buries the header. 2-1 Argentina. Bedlam. Grown men in tears, the bench emptying onto the pitch. And Messi sprinting to the corner flag at 39 years old like he is a teenager who just scored his first ever goal. Let us talk about that number for a second. 39. Most players are long retired, doing punditry, playing golf. Messi just produced 2 assists in 7 minutes to send the defending champions to a second consecutive World Cup final. 2 goals, 2 Messi assists, 0 panic. And this is the thing the highlight reels miss. Messi did not run this game. He conserved everything, gave nothing for 80 minutes, and then spent it all in the 10 minutes that decided a World Cup. That is not decline. That is a master managing the only resource he has left, time. But Messi does not do this alone, and Argentina are so much more than one man. Enzo Fernandez controls the tempo. Alexis Mac Allister does the quiet, ugly work that lets the artists paint. Rodrigo de Paul runs until his lungs give out, and up top, Lautaro Martinez and Julian Alvarez give them 2 completely different ways to hurt you. This is a machine. A machine built around a genius, yes, but a machine that has now won a World Cup, a Copa America, and dragged itself back to the final through sheer, stubborn will. And there is one more name England will have been terrified of, and Spain will be too. Emiliano Martinez. Argentina's goalkeeper is not just a shot stopper. He is a specialist in the exact kind of chaos a World Cup final invites. In 2022, he won a final with his hands and, frankly, with his head games, unsettling penalty takers before they even placed the ball. So file this away right now. If Sunday's final is level after 90, after extra time, and it comes down to a shootout, Argentina have the single most dangerous man in the world standing on that line. That is not a small thing. That is a psychological weapon Spain do not have an answer for. So Argentina are in. Which brings us to the other side of the bracket, and to the team that might just be the most frightening side in world football right now, Spain. Because while Argentina survived, Spain did not survive anything. Spain executed. In the other semi-final, they took France apart, 2-0, and the score flattered the French. This was a masterclass. A first-half penalty, a second-half goal, and for 90 minutes, France, with all their pace and all their firepower, mustered barely a single shot on target. Spain did not just beat France, they erased them. They kept the ball for long, suffocating stretches, and every time France thought they had a moment, a red shirt appeared to take it away. And at the center of it all, a kid who just turned 19 years old during this tournament. Lamine Yamal. He terrorized the French left-back for the entire match, cutting inside, drawing fouls, winning the penalty, creating danger from absolutely nothing. This is not a prospect anymore. This is, right now, the best player at the 2026 World Cup, and he is barely out of school. Behind him, Spain have Pedri, the metronome, dictating everything from deep. They have Rodri shielding the back four. They have a system so drilled, so patient, that it slowly strangles the life out of whoever they play. France had no plan B. And against this Spain, if your plan A fails, there is no time to find a second one. So here it is, the final the whole tournament was quietly praying for. Spain versus Argentina. Sunday, July 19th, MetLife Stadium, New Jersey. And for the first time in the entire history of the World Cup, these two football nations will meet in a final. And what a contrast in styles it is. Argentina are the defending champions. They will happily give you the ball, sit in a compact block, and wait to punish one mistake with one moment of Messi magic. Spain will take that ball off you, keep it for the entire afternoon, and try to score 3 before you have touched it. Control versus transition, youth versus experience. The patient boa constrictor against the counter-punching assassin. And the battles inside that battle are mouth-watering. Watch the right side of Argentina's defense, because that is where Lamine Yamal will live all game, and Nahuel Molina is going to need the night of his life. Watch Argentina's midfield try to smother Pedri, because if Pedri gets time, Spain get rhythm, and if Spain get rhythm, they never give it back. And watch, always watch, the little man in the number 10. Because Spain will dominate the ball, which means Messi will spend long minutes without it, which means he only needs 3 or 4 touches in the entire match to break Spanish hearts. He has done it before. He will fancy doing it again. And do not sleep on the smaller duels that decide finals. The goalkeepers, Unai Simon for Spain is superb with the ball at his feet, the 11th outfield player who lets Spain build from the back. Emi Martinez for Argentina is the opposite, a wall who lives for the biggest, ugliest moments. Then there are the set pieces. Argentina are lethal from them, as England just found out in the 92nd minute, and in a tight final, one corner, one free kick, one Messi delivery might be the entire difference. Spain will keep the ball, Argentina will keep their nerve, and wait for the one dead ball moment that ends it. There is a bigger story here too, and everyone can feel it. This is, almost certainly, Lionel Messi's last ever World Cup match, the final act of the greatest career the game has ever seen. On the other side stands Lamine Yamal, 19, playing his first, dreaming of taking the crown. The old king and the new prince, 90 minutes, one trophy. Football does not write scripts better than this. So who wins? Honestly, Spain are the better team on paper. More control, more depth, a younger engine, and the form of the tournament. If this game is decided by football, cold and clean, Spain probably lift it. But World Cup finals are almost never decided by football alone. They are decided by one set piece, one mistake, one impossible moment. And there is exactly one man alive who has bent more of those moments to his will than anyone in history. The one number that decides it? Time on the ball. If Spain keep Argentina under 70% of the game chasing shadows, they win comfortably. But if Argentina can steal just 20 good minutes of possession and get Messi one clean look at a final, Do not bet against the old man writing one last, perfect ending. This is the one, Spain versus Argentina, for the World Cup, Sunday at MetLife. We will break down the exact tactics, the lineups, and our full prediction before kickoff. So subscribe to the podium right now, and let us settle it in the comments. Who lifts the trophy, the kid or the king?